Welcome to another InWheelTime podcast.
This is your place for all things automotive, the award-winning InWheelTime Car Talk Show. Just ahead, hopefully we'll have Mercedes Lilienthal on the Dakar Rally.
Yay.
Later, Mars has This Week in Auto History. Jeff has the racing calendar, and I'll get you caught up on the stories making automotive news headlines. Howdy, along with live from Neederville, Texas, his elegance, his
Graciousness.
and his beauty, Mr. Mike, out of this world, Mars. Well, beautiful in somebody's mind. I guess his mom's, but not ours. Anyway, he's here with us. We have Jeff. We always need more Jeff Zekin.
Yep, we do.
David Ainsley is down in Friendswood, enjoying the fine weather and relaxing. No, I think he was going to go somewhere. Didn't he say that?
He said he had an appointment.
He had an appointment with his nail person.
Yeah, could
Going to
be.
get his nails done.
Could be.
Anyway, I'm Don Armstrong. Glad you could join us on this Saturday. It's a cold one here in Houston, Texas, and most of Texas for that matter now. And it's going to continue to get colder because I understand Sunday and Monday, and maybe even into Tuesday. It's going to be freezing.
Well, when I leave the studio today, I'm going to put on some nice warm fleece clothing.
You have fleece clothing?
I have fleece clothing, yeah. And
Sir,
then
you know
I'm
what?
going-
Why does that not surprise
This is
you?
kind of a fleece that you're wearing.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a fleece.
It's a cotton.
You know, like
pullover.
old sweatpants and things that, all worked in, and you got the
You got the paint on one thigh.
No
and
paint. That's on the inside of the pants. But they're really
old
they're
paint. I get
old
it.
paint.
Uh-huh.
Just casual clothes. As long as the power stays on, because there's talk about power going out with ice on lines and things. As long as the power stays on, I'm good.
By the way, I did want to, in case anybody cares or wanted to have us make some sort of comment, Jeff has supplied us with a view of the pool in the backyard today. And we thought we'd take a dip after the show
Take a
today.
dip. We're gonna do that with a polar dip. Where they get in their string bikinis and they jump in the lake,
Uh-huh.
frozen lake. The Detroit River is frozen from Canada back, across the width. It's frozen.
Really? Right over there behind the Rouge River?
Well, the Rouge is probably, I don't think the Rouge ever freezes because it's Rouge.
It is Rouge.
Detroit.
Yeah.
Ford.
Mr. Mars, do we have Mercedes? Is he talking?
I don't
Is he
know.
speaking? We can't hear you, Mike.
Can't hear you, buddy.
Good.
Still can't hear.
Okay. Well, you just
Keep going.
keep talking, and one of these days we'll be able to hear you because we can't hear you.
Yeah,
right
the
now.
weather's an issue, so please stay off the roads. The life you save, maybe ours. Don't be sliding. You know how to drive the skids and all that stuff. We'll talk about that here a bit.
Well, I'm going to be talking about it right now, as a
Could
matter
be.
of fact,
You
because
want safety driving
I don't
tips.
believe that we have Mercedes with us, and so
I don't think we got Mike with us.
no, we don't. So he can just go away.
All right,
Yeah, can you change that?
I can.
Because we're just going to minimize Mr. Mike because he has no microphone.
Oh, there you go, Mike. He can hear us because he just did it.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Did
Mike.
what?
Made the screen go.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Thank you,
good. So, what would you like to talk about? We've got things.
The driving conditions, check in advance where you're going, increase your following distance, don't tailgate, make sure that you've got enough stopping distance for swerving and stuff. Clear the snow from your vehicle. Don't just throw ice or throw hot water on your windshield, because if you got a crack in your windshield, it's going to spread across and ruin more of your windshield. Be extra careful while driving in wintry conditions, skating vehicles, be wary of pedestrians out there crossing the street. Things to carry: flashlight, first aid kit, snow shovel, ice scraper, blankets or sleeping bags, just in case you spend the night. Non-perishable foods, beef jerky or potato chips.
I saw this disturbing thing on the forecast, the long range forecast, which really means nothing because it's too far away. Next Saturday, snow here.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
I just thought.
Bottled water, booster cables, extra clothing, kitty litter in case you're taking your cat with you. No, that's that's for the tires. Instead of using sand or salt, kitty litter is good. Extra clothing. Oh, we did that. Cell phone and charger. Flares. Flares are those triangle things that you put behind the vehicle.
What?
Yeah, I used to have those. In fact, I gave them to Laura to put in her.
I thought flares were the things that look
Yeah,
like
flares.
a stick of
And then
dynamite.
the diamond is the reflective diamond. The truckers use to put it 10 feet,
Yes.
10 feet. I used to carry those. Yeah. Why? I don't know. I was never stranded or anything. So Be aware, be prepared.
You know, today, in today's world, who gets stranded anymore? You pick up the phone and you call AAA, or you call somebody with a wrecker. There's help everywhere. Call the police.
There were stories this past week of 100 car accidents on certain roads in Michigan or
Yeah, in the middle of the
Pennsylvania.
country.
Yeah. You get in an accident in that 100 car, you're kind of stranded. You know, it takes hours to remove everything. So even in that case, whenever you're traveling long distance, even if it's a nice day, make sure you've got stuff in the car in case something happens.
Years and years ago, I took a trip, and I was trying to get a car from here to Dallas. And it was a terrible winter storm. And kind of like now,
Mhm.
we had black ice, what they call
Yeah,
black
couldn't
ice.
see
You
it,
can't
yeah.
see it. Of course, I was going at night. And, I learned a long, long time ago when it comes to that, chances are you can tiptoe, basically, with your car
Mhm.
across black ice, nice and slow. And you can make it.
Yeah.
There's a huge, long bridge on I-45 just south of Dallas, and it's elevated for miles
Yeah,
and
yeah,
miles
yeah.
and miles up there. And it was all frozen.
Mhm.
And there were cars spun out all over the place because they were going too fast. And I had that thing 5 miles an hour over in the right-hand lane, flashers on. Just take it easy,
Mhm.
nice and slow.
Yeah.
Don't expect to stop because you're not going to be able to.
Safety first.
Yeah. If you're smart about it, it's funny because if you think about it, the people up north, for the most part,
Mhm.
if you drive in this 6 months, 5 months, 4 months out of the year,
Year after year.
you get used
Yeah.
to how to drive in the snow. Here, no, nobody does, because how many people here get snowed on or iced on?
Told you this morning, coming here to the studio, it was 45-mile-an-hour speed limit. There was somebody doing 25 with their hazards on in the right lane because it was wet.
Well, because
And
I'm
they
sure
heard it was
they'd
gonna
watch the
freeze.
news and you think, oh my God, it's
Yeah.
terrible outside. It was 57 degrees this morning when I got up.
Yeah. You know what? If I was a weather, speaking of weather person, do you know that there's a weather person convention here in Houston this week? There's going to be like 3,000 weather people.
Where are they going to be?
They're downtown.
I think we need to go and boycott them.
Their convention in Houston. Yeah. And I lost my train of thought on that. But yeah, there's a bunch of people coming in Houston that are weather.
Are they going to get here?
They're already here.
They're already here.
They're already here.
They're conventioning now?
Right. And if I was a weather person, I would go to somewhere like Tahiti on the beach and say, I don't see any snow. What's
Either that
going
or
on?"
let's have the convention on the beach.
On the beach. In
Yes.
Tahiti.
In
There
Tahiti.
you go. And talk about the weather.
What it would cost to get to Tahiti?
A lot, probably. You need a passport. You got to have a reason for going there. They just don't let tourists in. You got to have, like in Australia. Or
Jeff knows these things.
Well, I have family that, people.
It goes to Tahiti?
No, that travel worldwide, I guess. But you need reasons to go in certain countries. They just don't let anybody in anymore.
Well, they'd never let me in.
I'd let you in.
Thank
I
you.
would. Yeah.
I'd
You're
appreciate it.
sneaky in the back.
I was just going to say we could have our own little conclave in the back.
We could start like the neck toy. We could start our own.
Oh, what would it be called?
Um,
Tack toy.
no, you got it. It's an acronym. We got to figure something out.
Yeah, we'd figure it
Yeah.
out. Well, I'm really disappointed that we don't have Mercedes.
Or Mike.
Because or Mike. Mike just disappeared off the face of the earth,
I
so we
know.
don't know what happened to him.
Hmm.
But we managed to survive these kinds of times.
Yeah.
And I have,
You got the story?
I've got something
Okay.
that I think that might interest you. And I've been toting this around for some things that I needed to talk about in case we have run across a deal like this. And that is 7 songs about car crashes. So when you're out and about today and you're worried that you're going to get in a crash because of the weather, I've got 7 songs.
All right.
And I'll bet you probably know some of
I
these.
probably played them.
Okay. Well, the song by Jan and Dean. Do you remember what
Indeed. It's
Dead Man's,
Dead Man's
Curve?
Curve. Yeah.
Well, the last thing I remember, Doc, I started to swerve, and then I saw the Jag slide into the curve.
And they didn't like each other.
No, they didn't. They didn't?
No,
Jan and Dean didn't?
Jan and Dean were kind of feuded a lot, even on stage sometimes.
I did not know that. Here's one for you, and I beg you to name the artist. Don't look.
Okay.
The song is titled "Tell Her I Love Her." Who sang that
Oh,
song?
I could see him. I can't know.
This is all back in the '60s
Yeah,
stuff with
yeah.
all the car crash and the boyfriend died or the girlfriend died or something.
Go ahead.
The guy's name was Ray Peterson. Never heard of him. I don't think he had another hit. He drove his car to the racing grounds. He was the youngest driver there, and the crowd roared as they started the race. Round the track, they drove at a deadly pace.
Okay. Play that.
There'll be a test later.
Yeah.
Here's one. This is a Graham Parker cover by Dave Edmunds, and the name of the song is, I've never heard of it, Crawling from the Wreckage. Here's one.
We never crawled out of wreckage, but we crawled out a few bars. Even.
We have done that.
Crawled out of a few
There's no
bars.
doubt about that.
Never wreckage.
Yep. And somehow we walked to a hotel.
Well, we had help.
We did.
The ladies helped us.
Right. Here's one with an artist that you'd probably know, but I didn't know that he sang this song. Always Crashing in the Same Car. So this is a relatively modern songwriter and singer. David Bowie wrote that.
Really?
Always
right.
Crashing in the Same Car.
I'll have to look that one up.
Okay. Every chance that I take it on the road. Those kilometers in the road.
Oh, I've heard this. Oh, yeah. It's a good beat. I don't know.
Here's
Pretty
one that
good beat.
everybody knows, I think. Teen Angel.
Oh yeah, Teen Angel. Who does that?
Mark Dinning.
Don't know.
Teen Angel, Teen Angel, Teen Angel. Ooh, that fateful night the car was stalled upon the railroad track. I pulled you out and we were safe, but you went running back. Darn it.
Dang it.
All right. Here's one that the Beach Boys wrote and did. And this song was about James Dean. He died in a car wreck.
Right.
And the name of the song is A Young Man Is Gone.
Oh, that's true.
Well, I would imagine that all of these songs were inspired by something, somebody.
Or someone in their life. Yeah.
Here's one by a group called They Might Be Giants. And the name of the song is Mink Car. I got hit by a mink car, driven by a guitar. And the silver chauffeur says, that is all in your head.
They did a lot of hallucinogenics in the 60s.
Yes.
And then they wrote songs.
And then they wrote songs. That's it. So I believe those, ladies and gentlemen, are your
Top 40.
top
You
seven,
go, Casey.
7 songs about car crashes.
Casey Kasem.
I can't tell. Let's see if I
one
can
comes
tell you. Wow, I've held that story since 2023.
Wow.
So for 2.5 years anyway,
Yeah.
I've had that story because I thought it was a cool story. So
There you go.
Yeah.
We've
What
got
do you
Mike in
have?
the corner.
what do you have? Are you going to contribute something to
Yeah, I
this?
do. I got, winter. I've gone back to the winter time, back to all the cold weather, and changing your tires. Do you have winter tires and summer tires?
Well,
I
we
did.
don't down
We
here.
don't. But I did. Yeah.
Down here?
Up north.
Yeah.
On my Nova, I would have my 5-spoke mag wheels.
Yeah.
In my
Krager
Firestone.
SS's?
No, I had ETs.
ET.
Couldn't afford the
Kragers.
Kragers, so I got the ETs. My sister worked for Bell Tire, so they were pretty inexpensive. But in the wintertime, around March or April, when the springtime comes, you change off your steel wheels with hubcaps and you put your mag wheels on. But in order to do that, you would pull them off, you'd take off the tires, clean them all up, take all the little rocks out of the tread blocks and everything, and I would wax them, but not take the wax off. So it would be like a dull finish on it. And then I'd roll them down in the basement and cover them up. Lay them flat, not stacked, lay them flat, and cover them up for the winter.
Not stacked.
Stacked up, but not vertical.
Lay it down.
Right, horizontal.
Uh-huh.
Right. And that's the way I would store them. And it worked. And then, like I said, in the springtime.
But back then we never worried about build dates of the tires.
No,
We didn't care.
Yeah.
As long as it held air
Mhm.
and wasn't patched too many
Right.
times.
It didn't cost you a lot on a used one. If you had to blow out, you go buy a used tire. But storing them is different. A lot of people store them standing up, and you're not supposed to do that.
Storm laying down.
Storm laying down.
Well,
And
what
I had Oldsmobile wire wheel covers on my Nova because
those were nice.
They were nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they went hand in hand with the Buick wire wheel covers.
And they were stolen one time. One stolen time off them. And from there, I got some other ones. So good. Store your tires.
You know, down here, we really don't know that much about winter tires. Let's talk about that when we come back.
Okay. There is a difference.
Well, we may or may not be able to play a commercial. I'm not sure because we can't talk to Mr. Mars. He's doing his own thing over there in Neaterville. All right. InWheelTime invite you to join our live broadcast every Saturday, 10 to noon Central on InWheelTime.com, Facebook, and YouTube. And we hope you'll check us out. If you miss us, you'll be able to connect with a podcast from your favorite podcast channel. We are back on the InWheelTime Car Talk Show right after these messages.
The Tex-Mex dining experience is defined by Lupi Tortilla, your destination for Texas's best beef fajitas and frozen margaritas. Since 1983, Lupi Tortilla has served authentic and time-tested recipes made with the freshest ingredients. Atmosphere is part of the award-winning experience at Lupi Tortilla, all developed in a little house near Highway 6 and I-10 in West Houston. Visit any of the Lupi Tortillas and you'll see the same attention to detail in each and every location. Start your Lupi experience with queso flamiado and guacamole, along with a classic frozen margarita. Dine on famous Lupi beef and chicken fajitas, or pepper shrimp brochette, or a fish or vegetarian entree, and finish with a scrumptious flan for dessert. Find Lupi Tortilla in Houston, College Station, Beaumont, Austin, San Antonio, and Dallas-Fort Worth. There's a Texas location near you. The recipes are authentic and time-tested. The ingredients always fresh. Lupi Tortilla, he's pretty good.
Make a splash. Live the dream. It all happens at the Houston Automotive Show at NRG Center. Check out classic autos to today's cars and trucks. Experience off-road adventures with Polaris, Ram, and Camp Jeep. Explore 5 acres of the newest sport boats, fishing boats, and much more. It's all here, from the open road to the open water. If it thrills you, you'll find fun for the whole family. Get your tickets now. The Houston Automotive Show, making waves and fueling adventure.
Here we go.
Welcome back to the InWheelTime Car Talk Show. Jeff has the racing calendar. You know we got coming up. Daytona.
Yeah. So what did I just do with that? Here we go. Finally got Daytona.
David says that I keep sounding like I'm off mic. I don't know how. The only way that I can sound not off mic is to be able to eat the mic, and that's
Don't eat
too
the mic.
close. I've only been working a mic all of my adult life, and I think I know how to work a microphone.
Well, according
And
to
if
David,
if this doesn't work, then I guess we'll have to go back to the headset stuff.
well, for you, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Go ahead.
But you're right. There is Daytona coming up, and there's other series coming up later on in the year. But you got Daytona, and it's coming up February 1st. We've got the Cup, you got the Xfinity, and you got the Truck Boys, and all that good stuff. And then, of course, the NHRA is March 5th through the 8th at
It's
the
too
Gator
late.
Nationals. I know.
If they're gonna start down there in Florida in Gainesville, so start in March.
Yeah.
They're starting in March.
March 5th through the 8th.
Okay.
For NHRA. Now, this little NASCAR story, but Fox confirms its NASCAR lineup after fans made feelings known. Fox Sports is sticking with its tried and tested NASCAR lineup despite receiving heavy criticism of its motorsports coverage. Throughout the first half of 2025 NASCAR Cup Series season, fans repeatedly dragged Fox over the coals due to its production choices and pundit commentary. The backlash reached an ugly head immediately following the Advent Health 400 during the forecast.
And the Advent Health.
Advent Health
Okay.
didn't notice a massive crash for several seconds. Yet it appears though the viewers' critiques were enough to convince Fox to enact changes. The network confirmed that the broadcast team would remain in place. Play-by-play announcer Mike Joy is slated to return for what? His 26th season in the
I like Mike Joy.
I
doing
do.
the play-by-play.
I like Mike Joy. Analysts Clint Boyer and Kevin Harvick, well, questionable, additionally coming back for their 6th and 3rd seasons, respectively. Analyst Larry McReynolds. I've got some things about that, but I'll keep them to
Well,
myself.
he used to be a crew chief.
He used to be a crew chief. He's a car owner. He's got his, I think, his son or grandsons in racing, all this other
Well, he's
good
been in it too long. He needs to go.
26th season at Fox. He needs to go away. I don't like being talked down to like I'm a 7-year-old. That is my opinion. But they're going to keep them. They're going to keep them around. And Fox says, you know what? Keep telling us fans, but we're not listening to you. So it's going to get sticky this year. They're going to tear them up. Any little bit that's going on in the broadcast, they're going to.
Where is Dale Jr.? Where is he? Is he over at NBC or something?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
He's obviously not there.
Yeah,
but I like to hear him.
Yeah, Dale's good. He's got it
down.
The good old boy. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's part of it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it,
yeah.
and I like listening to him, and I like his car talk show too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's
more dirty or something. That's
Dirty Air. No, you're thinking Rodney Rodriguez.
Rodney should be on there.
Well, yeah, I agree.
Rodney, you should.
He's very knowledgeable, and
he's been doing it a long time.
He has been.
Yeah, 26 years.
Not as long as we have. Me.
Yeah, and Larry McReynolds.
Are you going to put me in the boat with Larry McReynolds?
No, he's got his own boat.
There'll be a fight that'll break out.
I just don't. He just rubs me the wrong way. He's probably a very nice man, a great guy and all that, but it just gets me. Yeah.
So what do?
I
turn the volume down.
No, I grin and bear it.
Or something?
No, I'll suffer through it. I will, because it's the same thing every. This is a carburetor, and what it does, and it goes on every week. So I've said too much.
Yeah. Well, I like Vice Grip Garage.
Yeah.
I like him a lot. He's got lots of online viewers. You have to look it up, Vice Grip Garage.
Mm-hmm.
And great guy. Goes out and finds these wrecked cars that haven't run in 50 years and gets them to run.
Everything from Model T to whatever.
Yeah. I enjoy his show. I enjoy his humor. I like the names that he has given spark plug sparkulators.
Yeah.
And it's entertaining and fun. I really like him. Follow him every chance I get.
And they've changed the name of Motor Trend TV to Turbo TV.
What is going on with the whole?
They're reruns from 7 years ago.
I know, and I don't understand that.
They've got one show with Lucky Mechanic and this young lady.
I'm not a fan.
Not a fan.
No,
not a fan. I'd rather watch Larry McReynolds.
Yeah, I don't understand what happened to the whole network that we had that had all of the car stuff on it. Just went away. Poof.
Well, they made changes and they lost viewership. So they think, let's make another change to get the viewers back. And they did that and they lost more viewers. So they're continuing to lose viewers.
The car builders out of Central Texas. Don't get me wrong. I like Dave Kinding, but I'm not a big fan of Kevin. Yeah. Kevin, his sidekick or whatever you want to call it. I guess he's his shop manager or something.
Yeah.
But that's nitpicking it.
Yeah.
Those cars that he builds are high-end cars. I want to see a car that you have go through the process. You spend 10 grand on it, you get you a paint job on it, you drop a new motor in it, whatever, and you drive it. I want to see that. Something that I can relate to. Maybe learn something along. Well, I always learn something because I don't know anything.
Yeah, and it's automotive related. Plus, you're in your genre. I knew that, or I could do that better. Or you get some ideas, or share with a friend. So it's
one of the things that I learned here, not that far back, a few years back, is forget the carburetor, go with direct injection, and they've got things that look like carburetors that go in the place of the carburetor that are injections, and why not do that?
Yeah,
Tune themselves, the whole 9 yards. I'm all for that.
And you don't need any sparkulators.
Well, you still have to have.
Well, you got the coil pack.
Well, there's that.
Yeah.
Depends on what you call sparkulators.
Right.
All right. Mr. Mars, if you're wondering what's happening, he's there, but apparently he hit the wrong button somewhere.
No.
And for him to be not him,
no.
And for him to be able to join us in love and passion and all the things that he brings to the table, he's unable to do that without having to reboot the entire system. And if he does that, then you out there would lose us. God forbid if you did that. So we're just going to do away with Mr. Mars. I've only got just a very short period of time here, and we're going to take a break, and we're going to end up on today's show Maybe a little short, but not that short.
Okay.
But I did want to remind everybody that next week, live from the Houston Automotive Show
NRG.
at NRG Center, we are going to be broadcasting live from 9 to noon. Now, the show out there doesn't open until 10,
Mhm.
but for us to be able to fulfill our obligation to the Houston Automotive Show, because they're always so nice to us, we're going to have to start an hour earlier. So we invite you to join us then.
Do you have any ticket information? I know that I think if, first responders get a discount, I believe. Is it?
I don't know, but if you go to Houston Automotive Show,
Right.
you'll
Go
be
to,
able
yeah, there you go. Better than
Time now to take a quick break on the InWheelTime Car Talk Show. We're going to wrap up today's show right after this. Stay with us.
You own a car you love. Well, why not let Gulf Coast Auto Shield protect it? Houstonian John Gray invites you to his state-of-the-art facility to introduce you to his specialist team of auto enthusiasts. We promise you'll be impressed. Whether you're looking to massage your original paint to a like-new appearance, apply a ceramic coating, install a paint protection film, nano-ceramic window tint, or new windshield protection called ExoShield, Gulf Coast Auto Shield is where Houston's car people go. Curbed your wheels? Instead of buying new, why not have them repaired? How about a professionally installed radar detector? Gulf Coast Auto Shield does that too. Get a peek inside the shop and look at the services offered by getting online and heading to gcautoshield.com. Better yet, stop by their facility at 11275 South Sam Houston Tollway, just south of the Southwest Freeway, and get a personal tour. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your place to go for all things exterior. Call them today, 832-930-5655 or gcautoshield.com. Apple or Android, InWheelTime podcast can be found everywhere, on the stream and through downloads. Whether you're on the road or at home and jonesing for a different kind of car talk show, give InWheelTime a try. Honest new car reviews, fun, informative interviews with real car people, weekly automotive news, features like Jeff's Car Culture and Mike's Driving Destinations, all on InWheelTime. Check us out on SiriusXM Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or while you're shopping on Amazon, through Amazon Music. InWheelTime.com has a list, and we know you love lists.
Well, that's it for this week's InWheelTime Car Talk Show. Be sure and check us out online at InWheelTime.com. Hey, we're always looking for new, informative, and fun automotive things to bring to our global audience. If you have an idea, an event, road trip, or tall tale you'd like us to feature, let us know. Our email address is info@InWheelTime.com. When you're looking for award-winning car talk, you can find the InWheelTime Car Talk Show 24/7 on the InWheelTime app and website. Grab a podcast from your favorite podcast store. We video stream our live show every Saturday, 10 to noon on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com. Next week, we're back at the Houston Automotive Show from NRG Center, and we'll be talking to you 9 to noon next Saturday. The InWheelTime video coordinator is we always need more Jeff Zekin. For booking agent, video editor, and all-round good guy, Mike out of this world, Mars.
People finder.
Well, that's not what?
He's a people finder.
He is a people finder. And our chief engineer, David Ainsley. I'm Don Armstrong. Thanks to our weekly show contributors, Jeff Heitzman and Get Well Soon, George Skelton. Have yourself a great weekend. Stay safe out there. Bundle up. So long for now.
That's it for this podcast episode of the InWheelTime Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.